Hi guys. Okay, excuse my messy desk, but that's what I'm going to attempt to do today, is clean it up a little. Now, after my last video, actually by the time I upload this, it's probably a week or two, but after the video where I did the peeled cardboard box tags, if you didn't see that, I'll put the link in the comments box below. I said, keep all your little scraps. And I also had on my desk all these stupid little pieces, which I know a lot of us always have floating around on our desk. Oh gosh, they're everywhere. That's a big piece. Now, I've always got all these stupid little bits. And when I mean stupid little bits, I mean, look at this. Now, often I'll chuck these little bits in a baggie I've got here for handmade paper, but I haven't made handmade paper in a few years now. I should get onto it. I keep meaning to, but I just don't get around to it. Anyway, sometimes what I do with these stupid little scraps is I just sew them together because they make cute little clusters. Anyway, so I thought I would just show a few today with you. Okay, when I do this, this is no joke. I just basically pick little crap off my desk. So these were on my desk. These were the bits of box. Now these little bits of leftover box I had thrown in this tray, which is all these stupid, dumb little scraps. So I'm going to use some of those and I'm just going to pick out, like, they're ridiculous. Bits of trimmed paper. These were encyclopedia pages I was trimming down the other day. I cut out a bunch of black and white photos. That's off a magazine or something. Oh, it's ridiculous. Bits of brown paper. What's that? Book spine. I don't know. Look at this. This is a bit off a book that I've pulled apart. The inner cover. Forever brown paper. Oh, okay. I might get that out. Some of that. We'll use that. Little bits of book spine. Dumb pieces. Let's get rid of that. I'm not going to pull out too much because it gets overwhelming. I've got these are the bits that was trimmed off the upholstery fabric of the big journal. These have been floating around on my desk for over 2 months. Bits of... This was a giraffe. This was used last in a giraffe journal years ago. Bits of crap everywhere. Anyway, sometimes I might have a little bit of string like that. Let's chuck that in. Anything else? Okay. And I will also throw in some threads. Now, if you watch my community tab on YouTube, you know, the community page or tab or whatever it's called, you'll see it along the top of my channel. A while back you would have seen a great big jalapeno jar. I mean, a huge jar that was full of threads. Now that jar is so full, I started another little box. So I want to use up the threads in this box and get rid of it so I can just restrict my sewing machine threads to the jar. Okay, so all I'm going to do is layer crap up and sew it together. And when I say layer it up, these are like really dumb little scraps. I don't even think about it. I just put them all down. Actually, this is quite a big one. The only thing I need to do is make sure that everything kind of touches the center, because all I'm going to do is put one zigzag stitch straight down the middle. I might put some fabric, and this is just basically to get rid of rubbish off my desk. And these little scrap clusters, actually the big journal I just made, you would have seen some used in that. I used quite a few in that. And look, it's so ridiculous. I put little thin pieces, just chuck them on. These little strips. I tend to make them quite fat because I want to try and use up as much as I can in there. What else is in here? It's a bit of coffee dyed atlas. Get it in. What else? I think that one's fat enough. I don't know what this... don't know what I used this black fabric for a while back. Probably Halloween ruffles 10 years ago. Oh my gosh. Anyway, chuck it all in there. I made some of these a couple of weeks ago. I just kind of made them all the same. I'm going to put a little white piece on top. Usually I clip everything together with these little clips, and then I make a bunch and then sew them all at once. But because these have got all little itty bitty pieces in them, I've been using a clothes peg. But these, I'm going to sew them as I go. Now, I won't show you me sewing them because that's definitely going to be way too boring. But I'll sew them as I go. And then I'll show you them all at the end, how they turn out. They actually look really cute. Okay. Let's just get some little crap on there. I love using these stupid little bits up. I hope you can see. I know I'm off camera all the time. Just chuck it in there. Gosh, look, my hands are purple. It is so cold here. I'm just like freezing. We've got the aircon on in the house on heat because it's so cold today. But in my craft room, because I'm in the garage, super cold. I do have air conditioning in here. I can put the heat on in here, but like, I don't want to dry out my paints and inks and all that because it's a small space and it gets warm really quick. Actually, on that last one, what I didn't put on was some threads. Must get rid of threads. Okay, I did really want those on the bottom layer, but I'll do that on the next one. Oh, let's put this book spine in. Bit more of that black fabric. Anyway, I'm just going to make a few with you, and then I'll show you because I just love them. I don't know why I have this need to use up these stupid little pieces. Like these. No, I want a thinner piece. There's something on my desk squeaking. I'm sorry. I hope that you can't hear that. Okay, let's do another. I'm sure this is riveting. Oh, okay. Let me get rid of this. This has been kicking around for too long. There was some painted book page. Painted cookbook, actually. Let's get some threads on there. Okay, these just aren't sewing machine threads. They're also, you know, when you tear fabric up. Look at this stupid little one. Look at that. In it goes. Okay, that's going in my handmade paper baggie. Look at this stupid little strip. In it goes. Some pink. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Why isn't this just thrown away? Don't ask me. I don't know. It's an illness. Okay. Actually, if you do this after each project, you know when you tear the little edges off pages and trim bits like this, if you do it at the end of each project, it's not too bad. It's just if you let such a pile of crap build up, like I do, it gets out of control, and then I guess that's where people just throw it away. Okay, get in there. In it goes. What do I want on top? A bit of that fabric. I just put fabric on top just to sandwich it all down. Okay, this thing underneath is too big. Okay, okay, I'm going to make one more. I'll make one more with you, and then I'll make some off camera, because how much of this can you possibly watch? And then I'll come back to show you the rest that have been made. Put that down. Okay. Look at these itty bitty little teeny tiny scraps. Just chuck it all in. Oops. Okay. Let's put some of this in. That's what I was looking for. glad to get rid of this. Kicking around for so long. Okay. Do I have any more black fabric? Dumb question. I've got all these blue and purple and black little fabric scraps on my desk because I made a scrap fabric journal. I need to do a flip through of it. It's basically just blue. It was meant to be teal and purple and black because that was the color of the fabric. Actually, this is the fabric on the cover of the journal. This was a scrap left over. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. Teal and purple and black. So I was trying to use up all my teal, purple and black scraps. Well, not all of them. There's too many, but turns out I don't actually have a lot of teal. It's all blue and green. Anyway, it's a cute journal. It's just all scraps. It's so fluffy. I made it way too fat. Okay. Look at this little guy. He's so fat and meaty. Let's squeeze this little pink piece in. Okay, let me sew this one. Okay, so I finished sewing. Now I just need to snip these apart. So when you sew it, there's no need to snip the thread after each one. Just pull it along your machine a little, like leave a little bit of thread, and just keep sewing it in one big long chain. Where's the end? Okay, I'm just going to snip them apart and then I'll show you. Okay, let me stand up so I can show you. You're probably wondering what the hell is she doing? Okay, but look. They're quite cute. Look, itty bitty little teeny tiny stupid scraps. And even though I've used all the same little scraps, they all look so cute and different. Now these I'll just use as tag toppers. Page tabs is what I usually use them for. Decorate pockets. Whatever. I think they're really cute. Scruffy, scrappy, grungy. Right, look, the teeny tiniest little pieces. I love them. Anyway. It's probably a little bit wacky. But that's it. Anyway, I hope you use your little itty bitty stupid scraps and make some cute little clusters. You can also do things like put some little embellishments on top of them. Look, I don't really use proper embellishments, but I do have... What do I have? Oh, I do have... Oh, actually, these. Now, I just usually leave them like this because I think they look nice just hanging over a page a little, just as they are. But you can, like, put other little things on. Like, that's a little die cut that somebody sent me. These were from Raelie, Crafts from the Dungeon. I'll put the link to her channel down below. You probably heard me mention her a million times. She sent me these little die cuts because, yeah, I'd never used stuff like this, and I don't know how to use it. I think she sent them to me to challenge me a little bit, but you could put little... Look, that one's a bit cute. Let's glue that down. Where's my glue? Actually, I probably should have inked this little guy. That's all right. So you can put little butterflies and, I don't know, buttons or whatever to pretty them up. I don't normally pretty them up because, yeah, I just like them scrappy, but I do need to start using these little embellishments and die cuts and that I was sent. I might put this guy on there. I don't know. I think I like the butterfly better. Okay, but do whatever with them. I just usually use them like this. You can see the big journal that I just posted last. If you have a look at that one, you'll see where I've used some of these in that journal. I think I used about 4 in there. Anyway, that's it. Use your little scraps. Have fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.